started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Goods wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These three name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town Kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock & Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
On the scoreboard, which is the Southwest Louisiana Knights. Again, this is for the state championship. Your head coach for Southwest Louisiana is Mark Cowards, assisted by Aaron Kendall. Errol, how about that? All right, yay. Sorry about that. Now your roster for the state championship game for Southwest Louisiana. Number 2, Sidney Manuel. Number 3, Braden Johnson. Number 4, Luke Spire. Number 5, Bryce Cowards. Number 6, Peyton Kendall. Number 7, Kalen Kendall. Number 9, Zachary Escude. Number 10, Genevieve Cowart. Number 12, Kerrigan Richmond. Number 14, Abigail Hoffpower. Number 16, Madison Candle. Number 20, Evan Robertson. Number 23, Mackenzie Caldwell. Number 28, Damian Cowart. Number 31, Riley Richmond. Number 40, Trip Spire. Number 45, Corbin Caldwell. And number 51, Grayson Johnson. Your Southwest Louisiana Knights, who will be the visiting team on our scoreboard. Now the home team on the scoreboard, it comes to us from Lafayette. It is the Acadiana Homeschool Athletics Commandos. Head coach is George Holland IV. Assisted by Carrie Chopin. Now let's meet your varsity soccer game roster. Number 1, Jack McFadden. Number 2, John Viator. Number 3, Paul Holland. Number 5, Edwin Mercier. Number 6, Nicholas Moe. Number 7, Benjamin Sellers. Number 11, Teresa Cudahy. Number 12, Benedict Baudouin. Number 14, Mary Gray Chopin. Number 15, Madeline Menard. Number 35, Andrew Menard. Number 20, Miriam Markintel. Number 21, David Markintel. Number 23, Peyton Pennison. Number 25, Mary Grace Landrino. Number 28, Claire Coleman. Number 34, Cosmos Herrera. Number 36, Jada Knight. Number 39, Samuel Mayu. And number 80, Asher Meir.
There you have it, a big shout out to Rich Dupree getting things going. And here we go. I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, and you see the young men and women from the Acadiana homeschool team. They are kind of flip-flop. They have been in white throughout most of the day. Should be a big matchup. You got a couple of stars from either side. Chuck, we know the reigning MVP, number 5 on that Southwest Louisiana Knights team is Bryce Coward. He had a goal last night, and then somewhere in that crowd is Benjamin Sellers. We'll get an idea on where he's at. He will wear number 7 tonight, had a couple of big goals in that one, and led the charge for this Commandos team, really being aggressive throughout, Chuck. And, you know, this might be the year that Sellers, you know, takes over that MVP role from Bryce Cowart. We'll have to see. Those announcements will be coming up following this game, but I'm telling you, this is going to be a thriller for the state championship. And on your screen there, you do see Benjamin Sellers from that Knights team. Big, imposing young man, and is going to go a long way in factoring on how this Commandos team goes. And then you see the other side of your screen there is Bryce Cowart. We just talked about him. So you see the two mainstays in this one getting ready to get things going and underway here. And as the Commandos will control the opening kick, if you will. And, Chuck, we're underway.
Absolutely. And this is revved up already to be a very, very fast-paced and aggressive game, I do believe.
Both teams really pressed the issue, and again, here they come, but cleared out of there by the Knights. Each team allowed just a goal. There's Sellers who gets knocked down. Good play by 45 Caldwell. There's our first shot, and it's covered up by Paul Holland. We saw Holland pick up a state championship victory as this Acadiana team did in JV action. Holland had a goal in that game. And now Holland, he was shaken up a couple of times in that JV game, had to come off the field, and now is back in goal for this team from the Acadiana area.
Almost like they ran across a wall over there on that side trying to advance the ball down that far side of the field from us. Just couldn't get anywhere, so they come back around this way.
No, the Knights were having none of that. Knights in their white with orange across the front. That signifies it. And so hanging on to that, normally you wear the white and the yellow depending on if you're home or away, but you still add your little bit of flair to it. So back and putting this one in, clearing it all the way down, and that's going to be the Commandos that turn around and get this one out of bounds. And shaking his head just a bit is Mo, as he had an opportunity there just to turn things around, and off his foot it goes out of bounds, and that's going to give an opportunity to this Knights team from down deep. Mo, though, gets in there and gets that one cleared out. You see Herrera coming down. He was vital in that JV game as well. Good stop from Herrera. Centers it back over to the middle. That is Chopin. And up and over and knocked down is Cowart.
Goal come out all the way out to field that one.
Turning and slinging, yeah, and Cowart went down hard on that one over the back of the Commandos defender. That was cleared to the side. Johnson comes out and makes a big save. Grayson Johnson, just an 8th grader. Sounds like Johnson. Had a big night last night and came in because of an injury situation. Has only been in goals. This makes his 10th time in goal for this Knights team, and only allowed 12 goals until last night and allowed 1, so 13. Coming down the field and working it in.
Trying to get around those defenders.
Look, defense is the key in this one. Keep an eye there. Sellers looking to get it in. Benjamin kicks it back over around to Viator. Viator back to Sellers, trying to do a little bit of give and go, and they're going to call offsides. And that will turn around and send it back the other way as the Knights will have it. And it's already starting out exactly like we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and speaking of Knights, last night was a really big game. And time we got out of here, Doug, I was pretty hungry. And you mentioned something about having tacos, right, before we left. I went home last night and made fish tacos. But, you know, they didn't eat any of them. They just stared at them.
You know, if you've got to build the joke, it doesn't count as one of those. But especially when Rich got in here right after lunch was served. I don't know how that happened. Going to the far side now, centering it over, and the shot from here is it up, and it is in. That's number 21, Marcantel, the freshman. We saw him with a goal last night. He gets that one crossed in, and give that one at the 3:45 mark to Marcantel.
So that puts what, Southwest up 1-0?
Acadiana.
Acadiana, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, see, there's that scoreboard issue again.
1-0 in this one, and we saw that aggressive play out of this Commando team. Marcantel solid last night. Just the freshman was big in the JV game. And he had that. He was a recipient of that beautiful pass from Sellers right underneath. and was able to bang it in. That kept Sellers from getting a hat trick. Mo down there, cast on and all. Good work and a save defensively, but here come the Knights. That shot is sent wide. That is Madison Candle. Madison had a goal last night in that Southwest victory.
Goodness, the goalie stayed down there for a moment after that first save. Thought he was injured, but then he got up, and it looks like he's got a little bit of a limp. But
well, you got to remember, that's Paul Holland. He went down a couple of times in the JV game, was shaken up pretty good in that game a couple of times, stayed down for a while and had to come out. But you see him favoring that knee still just a little bit.
Yes.
And we'll see how long he's going to be able to go in this one. We did see Bercier with that jersey on, and may have an opportunity if he needs to go. He's getting loose, and he's actually going to go down and get warmed up, is Bercier, the junior goalkeeper for this this Commandos team. And that was something we told you had to keep an eye on. And look, that's going to be – don't know how long Holland will be able to stay in at goal. That shot is up. He's hanging in there, gets that save.
Wow, what a save.
And then chunks this one down. And just a tremendous gut check effort out of number 3, Paul Holland.
Yeah, definitely chunked that one down in a big way. Crickets. Inbound pass, and here we go again. Whistle blown for a kick here. Drop ball. Another whistle blown.
Look, they're coming out to check. They're dropping the water off to Holland there, and he's like, "Look, I'm good to go. We can do this." Already has a couple of saves. Just gutsy performances by all of these players. See, coming to the near side was Meyer to get rid of the jewelry that he had on. Substitutions and coming around and getting set up. Meyer, once he had to go get rid of the jewelry, he had to come off. There's Sellers in the corner. He had 2 last night. Going to be a delayed penalty called.
Lots of whistles already in this game.
Look, it's physicality is what it is. Sellers to the near side is taking this opportunity. Now he's got a shot at it. We'll see. They switch up just a little bit.
Just outside the goalie box there.
Sellers, we saw him complete one of these from the front side. And there's a little shift back, a kick over, and slipping down.
Oh, goodness.
And that turf that's out there, we told you, is very new.
We call those turf monsters. They seem to.
They'll jump up at any time and get you. That was Markentel, again, who was poised, had an opportunity, had a good shot and a good clear come across to him from Sellers. A little bit of bumping and shoving. Definitely the most physical of the, 5 games that we have witnessed throughout last night and tonight.
Yes, indeed. I guess there's a lot on the line here.
You know, when you battle for a state championship, you just expect things to get ramped up. There's a little bit of a hold and a shove, and they're going to call that against the Knights' Madison Candle.
A lot on the line, like those fish were when I caught them.
You see what happens, Rich, when you encourage him and leave his mic up. That's just what happens. It's at Chuck Perkins, and you can
slippery little creature I am.
1-0 in this one. Markentel, the only goal of the day.
Inside, Rich is just laughing because he's like, "Oh, paybacks."
Oh, ain't no doubt about that.
And all I was going to say before yesterday when we were talking about that, it's not a joke, but that, Rich may have had some encouragement for you to pick me up and bring you on board. So, it's kind of one of those on demise.
Little payback. I get it. Yeah. There's Johnson with a save inside. Clearing it out for this Knights team. They will look to get off and run and try to get the equalizer. There's Coward who bangs his way around. Shot is in, and it is up, and it is good. That is Corbin Caldwell, number 45. Give him the goal at the 10-minute mark.
Goal to the striker, number 45, Corbin Caldwell.
You know, they call them strikers for a reason. He's a big young man himself, got out there and certainly struck that one. His goalie had to come out and look at Coward, who was coming down, and there was Caldwell for the big goal, and we're knotted at 1 apiece.
Like a flint, man. He was a spark, huh?
No letdown at all on either of these teams. You know, we had that question. Would they pull up or take it easy when they were going against one of these young ladies? And I've not seen a bit of it in this game. This is one where they are fighting
tooth and nail.
They want this state championship. The Knights have been here 5 of 6 years and have yet to hoist that state championship trophy. But you can ask anybody on that Commandos team, they're not concerned about that. Commandos are looking to make it 5 out of 6. They don't do it. We're tied at 1. Bodies dropping all around the field. Delayed penalty called off to the side as well.
Goodness gracious. A lot of physicality out there.
And, you know, this is the type of game that you expect to see when you're playing for that state title. There's Coward in the middle. His first, I guess, shot on goal, if you will. Not really a lot to it. It's kind of a side kick, but we've seen some deep ones go through from 30, 40 yards out.
Kind of like that arc pitch in baseball. If it instead of a good line drive, it's kind of got like a softball, slow pitch softball throw on it.
Interesting there going on. Chopin knocks down the defender for the Knights, went to help him up, and he was having none of that. He helped himself up in there. This is an interesting game that you're seeing displayed here. These are two teams certainly familiar with each other.
Chases the ball as it goes out of bounds. It's like, no, thank you. Not mine.
Where's the cameraman a little earlier? He was making some good saves.
There's maybe it's a dad over there. I'm not sure.
One apiece. We have goals from Corbin Caldwell of the Knights, and we also have one from David Marcantel. And that's got us knotted at 1 apiece. That is all the scoring given up by either of these teams yesterday. Last evening, they each won 3-1 in their games. They'll have to put more than 1 on the board to win this one. Throw in is there to the near side. Knights looking to turn and go, but there to control. Here's Sellers now with it. Benjamin putting a foot into this one, and he scores from 41 yards out. Correction, 31. Scores from the 41, but that is our man, Benjamin Sellers. We told you he is a force to reckon with. 13-20 mark here in the first. He gets the goal from way downtown. That's Steph Curry type shooting from there.
That's what you call way out yonder, huh?
Home team goes up 2-1.
Look, Sellers, that's his 3rd goal in this tournament, along with 1 assist. He's got 4 points in this thing, and easily showing that he is a force to be reckoned with, just a junior. You've got to think that you've got to follow 7 in yellow wherever he is at, because he'll fire up and shoot one and that was over the outstretched hands of Johnson, who tried to get there but just couldn't.
Like being at the auction, he's not a buyer. He's definitely one of the sellers, right?
Oh, and tripping up, had a shot at it, clearing it out and getting it gone. But it was in a bad position for the Knights was Caldwell. Thought about trying to go back and get another one. He's got a goal. He had that at the 10-minute mark. A lot of excitement in this one, just 15 minutes in. Big kick came up and looked like it was near the face of the defender.
That'll result in a corner kick.
Again, Doug Gann, Chuck Perkins bringing you 446 Sports production of ACEL Championship Soccer. This is the Varsity CoEd Championship. From the side comes the corner kick. That shot is up and it's cleared out and no good.
Oh. Still controlling it back on this end.
That shot is there and it is wide to the left between the C and the A on the Wildcats end zone. Food deliveries up in the press box didn't hit everybody apparently.
Oh.
2-1. 2-1, the Commandos with an early lead. They were dominant in that game last night and up 2-1 in this one over the Knights of Southwest Louisiana. Holland puts a foot into this one. It's controlled by the Knights. Caldwell down there, and again, Holland's going to come up and play that one and get it out of there and off and rolling. Another big attempt at a steal, and now the physicality is working on both ends of it. You're seeing Corbin Caldwell really get after it. Guess an unforced error there, if you will.
Yeah.
They had it, the Knights did, on the side and just out. This one spun around. And that was a big battle going on between Sellers and Cowart. You like to see those two, and they've been shadowing each other most of this one, trying to equalize or neutralize the opponent's best player. And that's the matchup that you really want to see, is 7-on-5 in this. There you see the two stars of their respective squads. Sellers now has it. He's got a goal on the day. That was Herrera. Sellers again just going over the official, going over the LC logo, the 50-yard line, and pretty much going everywhere. He's in range when he steps out onto the field. We saw him able to dribble around. This one is centered in. Good job knocking it out by the Knights, Braden Johnson.
Great defense there, because he put that one in the middle in great play spot. Just could not finish up with the getting around the defender there.
Substitution coming in for the Commandos, number 28 is Coleman. That is making her way in.
Inbounds throw across the field.
Look, I'm telling you, oh, and there's Cowart going up, banging around that time with 21, Marcantel. Marcantel again with the goal on the day. A lot of pushing around there. And that's the matchup, Cowart and Sellers. You see it all day long going on. As Herrera's got it, he's gets it out. Opportunity now for Meyer. And Meyer rolls up his ankle there on the side and is going to go down. They're going to have to stop play. And you saw that right when it happened. He goes and grabs that ankle and goes straight to the deck. Able to hop up. So that's good to see.
Yes.
May have just tweaked it just a little bit, but they're going to have to substitute him as play was stopped just for a moment. And you see those trademark teal shoes that Meyer wears. Good to see that young man walking off on his own, the junior from Acadiana Homeschool Athletics. Going to see 39 make his way in. It's Mayu, another junior, coming in. Now going in for the Knights is Escade. That is Zachary Escade. Had a goal in the Knights' 3-1 victory last night. It's no doubt where either club wants to flow their offense. Here comes Campbell. Escade is in there making things happen right away. There's Cowart. Cowart's got it. He takes this shot, but it bangs off of a defender. And Holland coming out, continuing to play solid in goal today for this Commandos team.
Absolutely, and not shying away from a challenge of it. You know, hey, I'm going to play injured regardless.
Yeah, he's out there, and again, coming off a big, hard-fought victory that they had for the JV state championship, is in there anchoring things in goal for the varsity. There's Herrera trying to get out of there, but Cowart's got a shot at it. Holland knocks it away and is able to grab up there. Rolls this one out.
Nice lead to roll out.
And going up just to stop the flow is Candle. Kalen Candle just puts that one out of bounds. Quickly inside, though. Cowart spins around. He's got it going down to the deck. It's Herrera. Here comes Sellers to the near side. Sellers with the throw in to Herrera. And then quickly knocked out of there again. This Knights team likes to disrupt the flow of that offense and not let the Commandos get into any type of a rhythm. Here's where they are very dangerous. Is this Commando team is centering that ball. They scored off of the corner kick. However, that was when Sellers was inside the middle of that and had that good header in.
And they're getting a corner kick here.
And this is now exactly what Sellers did last night. He just kind of creeped up right before the kick was made. He stayed off the center line. So watch him start to creep up. He's making a move now. And there he goes. This one is up. Not going to get it back over to Herrera. He's got another shot at it. But you see what they want to do. Let him kind of decoy that he's not going to be in there. But nobody thinks that Sellers is not going to touch the ball there.
And that'll go to a goal kick.
Checking our Louisiana Day Trips and Tours time, it shows you at 22:50 in the first half.
I like that because that's a good time, Louisiana Day Trips and Tours.
Right? Handling a lot of charter bus needs. You give them a call and check them out on Facebook, Louisiana Day Trips and Tours. Serving charter buses for the entire nation, as a matter of fact.
That is awesome.
2-1. Commandos have the lead early. There's Sellers doing a little bit of work. We've seen his dribbling skills. That time, valiant effort by the Knights young lady, and don't have her number over here just to stop the ball. Did a great job of it. Didn't shy away from a battle with Sellers at all.
Nice turn up field from a headshot there.
Speed versus speed, and going down the field is Mo with the cast on, and was able just to get that out of bounds and clear before there was any opportunity for momentum. Good shot right on goal. Kicked wide. And look, you talk about the work on the field of Cowart. Young lady missed, and he was right over there, and we'll get her number, I
40?
think.
I think that's 40. 10. I'm sorry. There we go.
Yeah, that's 10. That's Genevieve Cowart. And so going right over there to say, look, come on, it's okay, we'll go get it. Johnson has been solid in goal. He's just he's allowed a couple, but it's been such a solid team that he's going against. This Acadiana homeschool athletic team, so solid on all aspects of the game. Sellers inside. He gets taken down, and they will call the penalty. That's going to be on Damian Cowart. And look, Sellers is in range from the 40-yard line, but he's in range, like we said, when he gets off the bus. Fires this one right off of the head of, see who jumped in and got that one. And look, that was on point too. It was heading straight for the goal.
Goalkeeper got over there to position himself, but we got here, corner kick. Yep.
Evan Robertson with the block there. Now from the other side, we see Sellers sneaking around, but he has been guarded by Campbell. This one is dropped inside, not much out of this one, and it's cleared out by Cowart.
Cowart was having no part of that when he saw it just kind of laying dormant, if you will, there, and said, no, we're not going to let it have a chance to make a play out of this.
Cowart over to Campbell. Caldwell getting it down the field. .26.5 gone. We've got 9 minutes remaining, first half action. Good movement towards the goal is Cowart. Damian Cowart shoots just off to the right. Holland again, so solid back in goal.
He must have tipped that one because it looks like they're giving it a corner kick. Yep.
That's what it doesn't take a lot to get that ball out of there, just the fingertips, and that's what Holland was able to get on that one. Resulted in the corner kick and an opportunity now for this Knights team. Kick is up and it's spun around. When it drifts back towards the main part of the field, not as effective. Try to spin it the other way and get a little bit of a lean towards the goal. Nevertheless, we sit at 2-1. Commandos have the lead here in this one as we're winding things down in the first half.
In that last game when we were had on here was you had a 6-1 lead, and it quickly changed after a couple of scores and really got dangerous for a moment there.
Oh, look, this thing's never anytime you've got an opportunity, these folks can put something together because they're two high quality scoring teams, and that one goes out to the tennis court, bangs against the back wall or front wall, depending on how you're looking at it. Substitutions making their way in there. Number 23 I saw is Pennison, 14 Chopin.
And that defender there that ran down there to kick it out of bounds, wisely done, because that would have resulted in a corner kick and not a position you want to leave yourself in with this team in Sellers.
Sellers looking to inbounds now. Throws this one over the top and knocked out of there. Good defensive work inside. That's a goal from way out. And look, that was such a long-range goal. The young lady goes and gets that one. We'll check the number.
20.
And loving that. That's the third goal of the day. The goalie coming out and giving a little hug there. We'll get it turned around. It's 20-something. You know, the long hair is making it difficult on us. But we will have that worked out. She's got it again. Right back the other way. Here comes Holland, and he comes out and gets it. Three of us in the press box, and neither one can get a good look at the number. We know it starts with a 2.
I know it's not 23 because I know that's a young man out there.
Is that 20? Yeah, 20 has the goal, and that's Marcantel. All I've got is the last name. I've got to work and check and see that.
Last goal credited to number 20, Miriam Marcantel for the Commandos.
Miriam Marcantel gets that one. 2 Marcantel goals here in this first half. One from David, one from Miriam. This corner kick is up and it bounces around. And look, this Commando defense right back at it again. They protect inside the box as well as any team that we've seen throughout the weekend.
Another corner kick shot.
Body on body out there. This one is lifted far to the side and up. Cowart had a shot at it. And just a header over the goal.
Couldn't get on top of that
and
one.
He's shaken up just a little bit. He's going to go down to a knee, as do the opponents in this one. Going back to that goal, it would have been at the 29:52 mark by Miriam Marcantel. And this is a 3-1 lead for the Commandos. Still trying to get an eye out on Bryce Cowart again. You know the story. He is the reigning MVP of the state. Had a great season this year, too. He's got another shot at it. Him or Sellers, I've got to believe, have to be odds-on favorites to take home that crown.
I would think so. They have had great performances so far.
That one launched over there by where they do the President's tailgating section. Those of you not familiar with game day here at Louisiana Christian University, it's the fence where you came in.
Yes.
Just to clear things up for you.
And if you're watching and you haven't made it here, it is this fence right over that way.
Right over that way. That's the technical term for it. 32.5 gone here in the first. Big time lead for the Commandos. They're up 3-1. No lead is safe when you've got the Knights doing battle, though. We saw them score a couple of quick goals in the second half of that game yesterday to propel them into this game. Cowart, good to see him back and at it. Bryce Cowart puts a foot into that one. Meyer now for the Commandos has it from the side, and that's going to go out of bounds. And so the Knights will have an opportunity down within the 20-yard line. Time winding down, 33-13, so just a little over a minute and a half remaining here in the first half. Patriots would like to add one before the intermission.
A very active first half we've had so far.
Indeed it is, 3-1. Commandos out to an early lead here as we are nearing halftime. Trying to do something before the break are the Knights. But that intense defense of this Commandos team, that's really been the key. I mean, they attack aggressively offensively. We talked about it last night, and they have come out on fire in this one.
And I'm assuming the hand held up right there was signaling of.
Got to believe that there's a minute left, Jan, because we are under a minute according to my calculations.
And goes way down and rolls out that south end zone, I guess.
Grayson Johnson there in goal has had a tough look at it today. 3 goals allowed. He'd only given up 9 through 9 games. But again, you look at the talent that he's measured up against here. This Commandos team, so solid, scoring from every point on the field. Just a couple of seconds left here. Looks like they should wrap up this first half. You see the official getting ready to pull the flag up. And in fact, you do. That is halftime. 3-1. The Acadiana Homeschool Athletics Commandos have the lead over the Knights of Southwest Louisiana. It has been a big first half. Sellers has the goal. Benjamin did at 13:20. David Marcantel got one at the 3:50 mark, and then at 29:52, Miriam Marcantel scored her goal. Corbin Caldwell is the goal for the Knights at the 10-minute mark. It's halftime here. It's 3-1, Commandos in the lead. We'll be back for the second half of championship action right after this on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Goods wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These 3 name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock, and Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
minutes to go to crown a state champion for the ACEL CoEd Soccer Varsity State Championship. Let me hear you if you're here cheering for the Southwest Louisiana Knights. How about the Acadiana Commandos? Let's get us a state championship, somebody.
Back to live action we go here at Louisiana Christian University. You hear PA announcer Rich Dupree getting folks pumped up here in the stands. Big shout out to all of you that have tuned in and are watching us all across all of our formats. Just a reminder, we will be sending the link out early this week to the basketball championships. That will be streamed exclusively on our Boxcast channel and over at YouTube. We will post the link on the Facebook pages, but the viewing will be done through that link and Boxcast. Absolutely free. You can enjoy it on your Boxcast TV. You can enjoy it on a free link. Just tap the link and watch the game. And we will be here from H.O. West Fieldhouse just across campus on Louisiana Christian University. But here, we've got a big lead for the Commandos of Acadiana. The Acadiana Homeschool Athletics Commandos up 3-1 in this one over the Knights of Southwest Louisiana.
A little swing and a miss there.
Goals by Miriam Marcantel, David Marcantel, and Benjamin Sellers in the first half. The lone goal was from Corbin Caldwell at the 10-minute mark.
Oh, my goodness.
And that one is from downtown again. That's Marcantel, number 21, David Marcantel, getting his second of the day.
2 for David Marcantel.
Look, just about a minute and a half in. Marcantel, the freshman, 4-1. 4-1 in this one, and quickly striking are these Commandos.
I'm not sure if the goalie slipped or just lost his footing or dove too early, but
well, you see that ball coming in from a long way out, and there's so much going on in your mind when you see that, and you think a little bit. And I think the youngster might have been, again, remember Grayson, just an 8th grader.
But has had an impressive show out there.
Certainly he has. And they're going to get a substitution and pull Meyer out of the game. Second time that he's had to come out.
Meyer.
They'll have to make a substitution, and that's going to get Mayu into the game here. So just quick strike within the first minute. And it was Marcantel, the freshman, playing way above his classification. He's got 2 goals in this one. Holland, that one bangs around. Holland has done great work, and he goes up and gets another save. Paul Holland, again, we saw him shaking up, Chuck, in that JV game.
He'd kind of gotten himself a little bit out of position there, going out to get the ball out, but recovery by the other team to put it back in play.
Good play. The cameraman working things back over there, keeping it from going down the hill. Now, if you are the Knights, you've got to play everything. You've got to come back from a 3-goal deficit against a team that is going to continue to lean on you like one of those MMA fighters just trying to choke you down and continue to ground and pound. Again, they will be announcing the winner and the runner-up for the state championship immediately following this, as well as first and second team all-state teams. There's Cowart, the senior, the reigning state MVP, has been quiet so far in this one today. There's Sellers. That's that matchup. Now it's 2-on-1. That one nears out of bounds. In fact, it does go out, and it will go over to the Knights. There's Cowart, but that one is kicked out of there, and that is Moe who winds up and kicks. And look, this thing, as physical as it was in the first, it is certainly that way here in the second. Mo getting ready to look things over, puts a foot into this one and drives it down. Herrera got there, but jumping into the lane was Candle. That was Madison Candle. Corbin Caldwell battling from the far side. He's got the only tally today for this Knights squad. Back down the field.
Inbound throw.
Been an impressive 3 halves of soccer for this Commandos team, and they started out here in the first couple of minutes of this one, picking that up as well. Stretch this thing out to 4-1. And that one's going to roll deep and out of play. Again, we thank everyone that made it into the central Louisiana area for this. Those of you that are even making it in via our live streaming technology, we appreciate it. We invite you to come up and check out Pineville and Alexandria in our area here.
A lot of great things to offer in this little central Louisiana area.
Indeed, there is. That one's going to go back out of bounds and will be controlled and off and going. Herrera's going to switch out, and he'll take the inbounds now. This one is over the top. That's Marcantel. He's got it. He's got 2 goals on the day. Even played solid. I think he had one in the JV game as well, as they came back and won that state title. Looking to sweep the state championships here is this Acadiana team. And look, number 14, Chopin, just getting battered. Got hit consecutive times with the soccer ball. Long shot down Herrera, trying to clear this one out of there. Gets it back out to Marcantel. But quick pressure put on by the Knights. There's Marcantel. He just clears it into the corner, and that's going to be out of bounds, out of the backside. And it will go back over to the Knights.
I look across the field, Doug, and I'm seeing the different uniforms that the players are having to wear compared to last night, and all the gear that they don't have to wear compared to last night's chilly weather and wind blowing through.
They were bundled up. Now the wind is starting to pick up down there. You see Old Glory starting to wave in the distance.
But not having that sunshine out there makes a huge difference on this game.
Oh, you're exactly right. Ball controlled by the Knights. There's Marcantel picking it up midfield. Swings it back over, but finds Cowart. Works good in all-star games, but in this one, he's on the other team, so can't do that. And that one harmlessly out of bounds. Drop the paddle that's over there, too. They got to pick the paddle back up. You can't row the boats without the paddle.
Yeah, you'll be a ship in the water, huh?
Yes, 7 minutes in to this, 28 to go. There's Sellers with his footwork. Controls the ball off the dribble as well as anyone. Shoots this one, though, but it is wide right. If they'd have been playing with that goal in the corner, though, he'd have had a shot at it, as the ball ended up way over there in the corner in that extra goal where it is.
He absolutely did.
Every time they get a reset, able to burn a little more clock off of there. But over the top, Caldwell has an opportunity at it, but unable to get anything and off and on the attack are the Commandos again, quickly back into it. Clearing to the near side. Good job of knocking away.
Oh, my
Still
goodness.
an opportunity. And a good job by Grayson Johnson that time to knock it away and give his defense an opportunity to get set in there. He has been under attack, though. This entire game has Grayson Johnson in goal for this Knights team. Johnson coming out and getting that one. They've done everything that that his team asked him to do. He's had a solid year that got them to the point where they're at now. Unfortunately, just facing a buzzsaw in this Commando team. There's Coward. He's working around. He's got to get something going. Looks to cross it to Caldwell, and Caldwell's got a shot at it. He's going to get, oh, what a great save in the pipes there. Cleared out in a collision out in front. Everybody up and going. Centering it back in and getting things out of there are the Knights. What a transpiring of events down the last time down.
A good threat of scoring that was.
Foul's going to be called, and it's going to go over to the Knights. That one, thanks to our ambiance, Mike even heard that shot. 10 minutes in, 25 remaining here in the second half. It has been all Commandos in this one. The Acadiana Homeschool Athletics Commandos really out in front on this one. The play has been, you want to look at Sellers, he's been all over the place, but David Marcantel has a couple of goals on the day.
He's done well.
Had one last night. He's got 3 on the tournament, so
Yes.
very solid play by David Marcantel. There's Sellers from the corner, doesn't get it to go. Look, you look at the difference of the velocity that ball comes off of his foot versus one of the other players that are out there. It seems to just fire off of the right foot of Benjamin Sellers.
Got some subs coming in for both, one for each team there. Oh, there's a second one coming in.
Bercier making his way in there. So remember, he had the orange jersey on like he was going to have the opportunity to come in at perhaps goal. So you've got an injured player that is down for this Acadiana team. And they'll help to get that young man off.
Good to see him being able to make his way.
Yeah, favoring that right foot just a little bit.
See, not wanting to put much weight on it.
Big round of applause from both sides here.
Great sportsmanship from both.
.34 is the young man that is shaken up. That is Herrera, Cosmos Herrera.
His name's been called a lot throughout this.
It has, and again, he was very productive in that JV state championship also. This one back to Holland. Just been so solid in goal last night in their semifinal victory. And then today through the first, 45, 50 minutes or so of this contest, he's allowed 1 goal last night and 1 today. And scored a goal in that JV state championship victory.
Referee blowing that one dead until they could get the substitution in.
Yeah, they're getting Escade back into the game now. That is number 9, Zachary Escade. And things are up and going. Knockdown Escade is going to draw the penalty. It will go the other way. Mo puts that one in to play, and here we go.
Goes across field with that shot. Uh-oh. And there'll be a penalty kick coming back from the other direction.
A lot of whistles now in this one. Again, we talked about it, Chuck. We didn't hear the whistle a lot last night. Haven't really heard it a lot this morning. In this game, though, the whistle has blown more often than we've seen.
This could be an interesting shot here. Right outside the goalie box.
We'll see what Cowart's able to do with it. Good job of that defense there, but another shot. Holland with the save, but right back. That is the Southwest Louisiana Knights, the equivalent of a board and a bucket there. That is
16, yep.
Madison Candle. She had a goal last night. She got that one at the 15-25 mark. Had a goal last night and has one today. 4-2. And look, Holland did everything he could do. That was intense pressure by that group. And Candle was just sitting there waiting on the rebound. And I'm telling you, that was one of those putback dunks right there.
Absolutely.
See if that gives this Knights team a little bit of momentum.
I guess they have to re-kick that one.
$19 minutes remaining.
No, because it has to go backwards first.
Yep, so let's put that in play. That Knights group, and that one is gathered up by Holland there.
Hey, it's like a little taste of blood there, right?
Yep, once he got it.
Once you get a score.
Then you got to try to keep leaning back. That's that big equalizing goal for momentum. Still down 2, but you stopped that run of, I guess, 3 straight goals. There's Marcantel. He's got 2 on the day. That's Meyer. Good to see Meyer back in there. He was shaken up a little bit earlier, but he's back on the field. Wasting no time trying to get the ball down to Caldwell and just knocked out of bounds.
Forcing a throw in from that corner down that way.
Knights inbound. Ball over the top. Marcantel swinging a miss there. Escade had a shot at it. chasing down Holland. And look, quickly they get the ball back in. There's something to those folks on the sideline getting in there and getting that ball back quickly.
Corner kick coming in.
Good crowd out here today for this varsity co-ed state championship. Hope that you folks found everything in the central Louisiana area that you needed. This corner kick is up, and it's knocked away. Still with a shot at it, but a big collision there around the 25. This one lifted off to the right and going to clear out.
Somebody getting asked to leave.
Got run out of the place here. I don't know if that was not real sure who that was, but he's been removed from the sideline. And you're seeing us climb towards that 20-minute mark in this one, just 15 remaining.
I like the way the referee does those things. It's like a really polite way of going, you got to leave. Goodbye. Not an aggression or anything. It's like, can't stay here.
That's like in the lights go, you ain't got to go home. You just got to get out of here.
Can't stay here.
Right. Escade battled for that one. And getting it turned back over. Cowart centers this one. Looking for the header, doesn't get it. And Holland clears that back out. It's going to be attack, attack, attack from the Knights and see if you can hold on and survive from this Commandos team. But I don't think the Commandos are going to let up with that offense they've been running.
No, I agree with you. I think they're going to continue with the attack and see if we can get something to break free and bring it within one.
Sellers a good job to go up above the line and get that cleared out.
Oh, goodness.
He is knocked down hard there in between two defenders. And look, there's going to be the yellow card. Yellow card has been given.
I guess that's him coming out here that got served the yellow card.
It is.
I believe that is. That Cowart?
Looks like it is. And walking his way. And then look, the way he's walking out of there. Yep, down to the other bench. That is Bryce Cowart going down there and grabbing a quick swig of water. You can ill afford to have him out of there very long if you want to try to make this comeback. Spun around and inside.
Oh, my goodness.
Kicked out and through the back.
I guess it hit another one that was line over.
Right. Out there working on his ankle just a little bit, like Cowart maybe cramping up. You hear the Let's Go Commandos cheer going through the crowd. That Acadiana homeschool athletics team well represented here in Pineville, as it's just a short hour and 15 minute or so trip up here. Not much further to get down into that Lake Charles area, maybe an hour and a half or so from where you're at. So we appreciate everybody for making their way up here this weekend. This one to the near side. Sellers, an opportunity to get it out of there, but he's tackled again. And quickly Bryce Cowart up and looking to get back into this one. Meyer got it out of there, and he's chasing it down once again. Good save from around the sideline, able to keep it in play. And just look, the work of, what was that, 15? We'll have to see from the.
Cowart made it back in.
Yeah, this Cowart swaps places with Escade.
Has established himself inside inbounds first before he can actually be a player.
Cowart looking like he is back to form, tries to center this one, but a good block. Yeah, and I don't have a 15 on my roster for this Commandos team, so apologize for that. Madeline Menard is number 15, so there we have that. Knights fans on the edge of their seats wanting to will their team to go down there and get a goal and get this thing back to within one. You get it to within one, anything can happen. We're 25 minutes in, though 10 minutes remaining. Cowart taken down again. And here's Sellers. He's got the skills to get there. He gets tripped up. Chippy is what they call it. Chippy is what it's getting.
Yes, like potato farmers.
He's going to have a shot at it. He scored from here last night.
He did.
On a very similar play as this. It was the kick.
He didn't have a wall of players in front of him, but he did have a splatter of.
Well, one of the goals he scored was off of this kick inside, this penalty kick.
Yep.
Gets it kind of teed up to him. Not sure that's what they drew up. Good job of defending that for the Knights. And just looking out of sorts on this one now. And that's out of bounds. So great job of the Knights for disrupting things.
Yeah, I don't know that they might be a little just out of sorts because they hadn't been to this side of the field in a while.
Substitutions around, that is Kaylin Candle that has come in. There's Marcantel. He's got 2 goals on the day. He's going against Sellers, or correction, against Cowart. Good work inside. Ball stolen away by Candle. You just keep thinking if there's a chance that the Knights can get a goal here, but every time they turn around, Chuck, that defense of the Commandos is right in their face.
It is. It is indeed. Relentless.
As Marcantel clears that one out. Again, look, following his career is going to be something. That young man there, a freshman, solid ball player, getting set to check back in is Miriam Marcantel. She has a goal on the day. A lot of banging around there at the 20-yard line. Sellers trying to outrun everybody. He's got the footwork and the dribbling skills to do it. But he's going to spin around, go down, pop back up. And good work outside.
Nice pass in.
Look, that was just solid work by Genevieve Cowart.
They both ran over that one.
28 minutes in, 7 to go. 4-2. The Commandos have the lead. 7 minutes away from crowning a 2021-22 state champion. Again, an early 3-1 lead in this one, and then right out of the second half, got another quick goal, did Marcantel. And that's got us at 4-2. You have goals by Cowart by Caldwell and Madison Candle. Good stop there. Again, another matchup between Cowart and Sellers. You take as many of those as you can get in a contest there. Those two superstars going against each other, that's what you want to see in a championship game.
Now comes a corner kick. Expeditiously retrieving that ball to get over there.
This is where the where the Knights are dangerous. This one over the top, unable to control there. Still going to have a shot at it, though. Good defense, Commandos. Centered up, and the young keeper for this Knights team, Grayson Johnson, saves that one. Got to lean on him heavily as well. You cannot allow another goal. Someone that's been so solid back there, Paul Holland. We're not even sure that he was going to be able to go in this contest because of that injury that he had picked up in the JV game, but he's been right there the entire time.
Right. Yep. Oh, goodness. Corner kick coming.
4.5 minutes in regulation remain. That shot is up, spun around, kicked out, and good job defensively. Quickly getting the ball retrieved. Yeah, there's an injury right down in front.
Pretty good collision down there, trying to go in for that headshot of, or the header going in.
Looks like Bryce Cowart, and it is.
Looks like he's got pulling up on that toe, which means there's some cramping going on.
Well, we saw that when he came out, when he got the yellow card and he came out for a moment. You saw him lay down, and they were stretching out his toe, which lets you believe that. Ball centered back. Cowart's going to take a shot at it. It's going to go harmlessly left of the goal, quickly getting a ball and getting back in there is Holland. Coming back in for the Knights, number 16 is Madison Candle. She's got a goal in the afternoon.
I'll whistle for a high kick on that one.
Off and running. Good spin move by Marcantel. Gets it back to the top to Mayu. And whiffing on that one. There's a shot that's in, no good. Time winding down in this one. We're just a couple of minutes away from this thing being in the books. Can the Commandos hold on in this one and win the 2021 state championship. Certainly got to like their chances in this. They came out to a big first half and then quickly added a fourth, did David Marcantel. There's Sellers once again. He content just to let it go out of bounds. Turn things over, but before Sellers can even get in, they've got the ball right back in, do the Knights. Minute and a half to go here.
Barring any extra add-on time.
Barring any time, that's right.
Good chest shot there. Block.
There's Johnson that pulls that one in. A lot of whistles in this second half, more than we've seen in any of the games combined so far.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, coming up in just moments after we crown our state champion, we'll have first and second team all-state announced, the boys MVP, the girls MVP, and the coach of the year. That'll all be announced right here before we wrap things up. Shot is there, saved by Holland. He's been the guy in this one.
Nice left foot shot there.
Yeah, those fans from Acadiana are feeling it now. They know that they've got this thing as close to in the bag as you'll find. And see what time they add on, but you're going to see this thing erupt here in a moment as that Acadiana team looks to sweep the JV and the varsity CoEd state championships. Their Seller just kind of blocking Coward out a little ways. That one goes harmlessly off to the left side and making it down the hill. Holland quickly up there to grab another one, get it into play.
Just saw the ref looking at his watch.
Oh, yeah, this one's, they're winding it down here. Just uncertain of the little bit of remaining time, but there's not much that is left. And you'll hear that whistle blow, and an excited team from Acadiana Homeschool Athletics who are going to wrap up their varsity championship in co-ed soccer. They've also got the JV championship. Going to go back to Acadiana area with a lot of hardware from this weekend's tournament. They'll be JV and varsity state champions.
Absolutely. Why not bring it all home with you?
Just a bit of time, and look, content Sellers just to keep knocking it right back out of bounds and make this team from the Lake Charles area restart things. Southwest Louisiana, the Knights, once again make it to a championship, and unfortunately once again are not able to wrap things up, as this has been a hard charging team. And that's going to be your match and your state championship. The Acadiana Homeschool Athletics Commandos are your 2021-2022 state champions. They won it in varsity. They won it in JV. Big shout out to the Knights from Southwest Louisiana as they came to battle in this one. But I'm telling you, that group led by Benjamin Sellers, David Marcantel. We saw Miriam Marcantel go in there and get a goal. But it has been all a great work in goal by Paul Holland as well. We saw him injured, didn't even know if he was going to be able to go in this game. And not only did he go, but he held that hard charging Knights team to just 2 goals. Chuck, been a lot of fun. We're going to wrap up our commentary of things and turn it over to the PA announcer, Rich Dupree, for the announcement of the awards and such. But it's been a lot of fun this weekend.
It really has been. I've really enjoyed this great weekend, even though the weather last night was pretty cold. But, you know, that was to be expected. And today turned out as an absolutely beautiful day to do some wonderful soccer, and championship weekend it has been indeed.
Well, I can guarantee you the weather for next weekend's basketball state championship won't be as bad inside where we're at. It'll be an HOS Fieldhouse. We'll get things going Friday afternoon. Chuck and I will be on the call bringing you all of that action. It has been a pleasure bringing you this soccer championships, and I want to say a heartfelt and big congratulations out to the folks from Acadiana Homeschool Athletics. The Commandos are JV and varsity co-ed soccer champions. Big effort by that Southwest Louisiana team. And that'll wrap it up for my friend Chuck Perkins here. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to stream the remainder of the awards and the announcements of the first and second team, all state teams, and Coach of the Year and MVPs. But for Chuck Perkins, I am Doug Gann, and we'll see you next weekend for more ACEL state championships.
They will present our varsity state championship trophy as well. And then our all-state awards. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's first of all present our ACEL Varsity State Runner-Up Plaque to Southwest Louisiana Knights. Head coach Mark Coward, assisted by Errol Candle. Thank you, Knights of Southwest Louisiana, your varsity state runner-up. Now, your state champion for ACEL co-ed soccer is the Acadiana Homeschool Athletic Commandos. As Executive Director, San Romero presents the award to Head Coach George Holland IV, assisted by Carrie Chopin. Here we will get our team photo together to get a picture to remember this state championship. Get them right out there at center, at midfield here of Louisiana Christian University. How about it for your state champions? Again, congratulations, your 2021-2022 state co-ed varsity champions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the 2021-22 season All-State Awards. And what we would like to ask is that as we call your name, you come onto the field, receive your award from Sandra Merrill, that you remain on the field for a team picture, if you will, for the second team All-State. And then we'll do the same for the first team All-State, and then with our other individual awards. So we'll begin with second team All-State. Kaylin Kendall from Southwest Louisiana Homeschool Athletics. Miriam Marcantel, Acadiana Homeschool Athletics. Aiden Bergeron, Chef of Baton Rouge. Luke Spire, Southwest Louisiana. Corey Brock, Chef of Baton Rouge. David Marcantel, Acadiana Homeschool Athletics. Micah Shepard, Christian Academy of Louisiana. Miguel Pagan, John Paul the Great Academy. And rounding out our second team All-State, Damian Coward, Southwest Louisiana. We'll take a group picture with our second team All-State. Congratulations to these young ladies and young men. Now for your first team All-State. Bryce Coward, Southwest Louisiana. Chloe Robbins, Chef of Baton Rouge. Mary Grace Chopin, Acadiana. Paul Holland, Acadiana. Ben Sellers, Acadiana. Micah Thomas, Chef of Baton Rouge. Samuel Haynes, Chef of Baton Rouge. Benaiah Atkins, Christian Homeschool Sports Association of Louisiana. And Anthony Salvatierra, John Paul the Great. This is your first team All-State. Now your individual awards. Your ACEL Female Varsity Co-Ed Soccer MVP for the 2021-22 season is Chloe Robbins, Chef of Baton Rouge. Your ACEL Male Varsity Co-Ed Soccer MVP for 2021-22 is Bryce Cowart, Southwest Louisiana. And last but not least, your ACEL Co-Ed Soccer Coach of the Year, Seth Haynes, Chef of Baton Rouge. Again, thank you to everyone that came out to support these teams through the semifinals last night in the cold and today here at Louisiana Christian University. Hope to see some, if not all of you, back next weekend when we have our basketball state championships right back here at LCU on February 11th and 12th. Thank you, safe travels, and see you next time.